2008 election. Congressman Ron Paul, welcome. Thanks very much for being here.
Thank you, Tom. It's real nice to be with you.
Why are you in this race, to win or to make a point?
Well, I don't think anybody ever enters a race without the intent to win. So that is the goal, and that's the purpose of political action. But hopefully, I want to make a point. Also, I don't want to win without people understanding exactly what I believe in. I want the message to win as much as I personally want to win. So I think it's a combination. But, early on in my career when I first ran for Congress, I really didn't expect a whole lot. But I did run, and I surprised myself and others that I did win. So I think you have to set that as a goal.
What do you make of the fact that though you're nowhere in the general polls, on the Internet, you're a star? You've got people and bloggers and numbers all over the place on the web, sort of floating Ron Paul up to the heavens. Is this cult hero worship? What's going on there?
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope it's not a cult. I hope it's philosophic, and I'm delighted that young people are attracted to these ideas that I've been presenting. But, the polls may be accurate, they may not be, but there are certain things that we have to consider. The fact that the people who support me don't have many telephones in their house, so they never get called. They all have their cell phones.
Right.
And therefore, it's not a true reflection. And I think only time will tell about how effective the campaign will be and how much the Internet plays a role. Every year it plays a greater role. And this year I think it's significantly higher than even the last presidential race. And that to me is very good because I think in many ways, the Internet is a real political equalizer.
Congressman, I want to get your take on what's going on in the high or low theater of these Republican debates. I'm not sure quite how to characterize it. Many Republicans, or at least some very vociferous ones, want you off the debate stage. Listen with us, if you would, and then interpret to a little more of your famous or infamous comments on the 9/11 attacks from the second Republican debate here, May 15th, Columbia, South Carolina.
Are you suggesting we invited the 9/11 attacks, sir?
I'm suggesting that we listen to the people who attacked us and the reason they did it. And they are delighted that we're over there because Osama bin Laden has said, I am glad you're over on our sand because we can target you so much easier. They have already now, since that time, have killed 3,400 of our men, and I don't think it was necessary.
Wendell, may I make a comment on that? That's really an extraordinary statement. It's an extraordinary statement as someone who lived through the attack of September 11. That we invited the attack because we were attacking Iraq. I don't think I've ever heard that before, and I've heard some pretty absurd explanations for September 11.
Okay, there was Rudy Giuliani coming in very hard on you, Congressman. He pressed on, but you responded with another salvo of unconventional wisdom.
And I would ask the congressman to withdraw that comment and tell us that he didn't really mean that.
Congressman?
I believe very sincerely that the CIA is correct when they teach and talk about blowback. When we went into Iran in 1953 and installed the Shah, yes, there was blowback. The reaction to that was the taking of our hostages, and that persists. And if we ignore that at our own risk. That if we think that we can do what we want around the world and not incite hatred, then we have a problem. They don't come here to attack us because we're rich and we're free. They come and they attack us because we're over there. I mean, what would we think if we were if other foreign countries were doing that to us?
Can I have 30 seconds, please?
No, wait a second. Let's all get 30 seconds.
They are coming.